The Price of Tomorrow. Why Deflation is the Key to an Abundant Future. By Jeff Booth. Symptoms of the Maladies of the Economic System. We are entering an unprecedented era of economic contraction driven by rapid technological progress. However, the problem is that our current economic systems are not built to withstand such contraction, as our economic growth has become entirely dependent on credit expansion and currency manipulation. This debt-fueled model has made us hostages to a system that cannot end positively and will likely exacerbate the problem of economic inequality. No matter what policymakers do, they often ignore the underlying realities. Measures such as tariffs, currency manipulation, and mounting debts cannot change the fact of the collapse of the inflationary environment due to technological advancements. Therefore, policymakers must abandon their outdated biases and adapt to the new economic realities. Technology as an unstoppable force. Technological progress is characterized by periods of exponential growth, followed by a slowdown, before new technologies ultimately replace the previous ones and complete another cycle of exponential growth. This cyclical process is often described as the technology sigmoid curve. In the near future, this type of exponential technological progress will likely lead to an abundance of products and services, resulting in significant economic contraction. Artificial intelligence is a prime example of this disruptive force. As AI rapidly expands into many areas of our economies, it will dramatically change the way we perform cognitive work. Since artificial intelligence often surpasses human intelligence in various tasks, the new jobs created are often insufficient to fully replace the old ones, leading to a rise in unemployment and many people losing their jobs. Risks of recession and possible solutions. To benefit from the era of economic contraction and abundance of products, we must cooperate to break the vicious cycle we are trapped in by freeing ourselves from the debt trap. Referring to Ray Dalio's book Principles for Dealing with the Changing World Order, there are 4 primary ways to address debt crises. Austerity. Defaulting on debt or debt restructuring. Central bank printing of money and other stimulative measures. Wealth transfers, such as increasing taxes on the rich and a universal basic income. Unfortunately, policymakers often turn to the latter 2 options, primarily relying on the third choice. The central bank's stimulative measures aim to maintain debt-driven growth, but ultimately, the depreciation of the currency can have a negative impact on the economy. This strategy also fails because bondholders begin to price in the risks, communities become more divided, inequality worsens, and the risk of authoritarianism increases, leading to wars or revolutions. The fourth option of wealth transfers is also not an optimal solution, as it means creating a burden on the economic growth that policymakers desperately need to support the debts. A universal basic income is another possible strategy, but the real problem with this approach is that wealth transfers do not address the root cause of the problem, as both approaches ignore the need to reset the debts, and both rely on controlling the value of money through policies. To free ourselves from the debt trap and benefit from the era of economic contraction, we should consider the simplest solution, allowing the economic contraction to play out naturally, without excessive intervention. While it may be painful in the short term, the long-term result could be much better than continuing the debt cycle for longer. For more information, you can check out summaries of our books on our channel. Thank you for your valuable time.